Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chasey K Plays, the channel where I, Chasey K, play through video games. It's the name of the channel. I'm going to be playing some Advance Wars this time. But specifically, I'm going to be playing Advance Wars 2. And as you can see, I'm going to be playing the Nintendo Switch, the 1+2 Reboot Camp version. Not the most beloved version of this, the GBA title that came out in 2003. Much more loved by me as well. That's an excellent game, and this one's fine. It's just, but I'm going to be playing the Switch version because one, I finished the first game on the Switch, and I guess I started the second game, which unfortunately I'll just have to kind of go back and replay the stuff I've already played. I didn't get very far in here. But also, this is a game that I've not finished. Even the GBA version, I never beat it. I ended up playing a lot of the... I ended up doing a lot of the map stuff and like building maps and either playing them against computers or playing them against my friends. And that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I never got around to beating this game for some reason. So we'll get in and we'll right that wrong now. Also, hi, I'm on camera. I don't know if I'm going to stay on camera for this entire series, but I thought it'd be fun to do it for now. I can move around the camera if it ends up getting in the way, but we'll see what happens. So we'll just start right from the beginning. We'll go through this field training, which is not particularly exciting, but we'll do it anyway. If you're interested, the Reboot Camp version, this came out last year, April 21st of 2023, and I don't know, it kind of came and went.
All right, let's get started.
Although I guess you know what, came and went's maybe a little generous because this game was supposed to release way earlier, and then there's kind of a whole war thing that happened, and Nintendo didn't want to put it out, which weirdly mirrored the way that the first game coming out on September 11th, 2001, if that date rings any sort of bells for anybody out there, and that delayed the Japanese version of this game from coming out for a very long time. Just this series feels a little bit cursed in that way. But finally came out. I guess there was like a news story. One person was able to play it when it was originally supposed to come out, and but the rest of us were all locked out. I was not that one person, unfortunately. But now we got it. People thought it was okay, but just the Game Boy Advance game is so perfect already. The pixel art looks great. Everything looks great. So it's tough to get excited about this version, which I think it looks okay. Doesn't look nearly as good. I like kind of the cardboard feel around the edges of this map, the more toy-like nature. That's kind of fun. I like these portraits. I think Nell looks great here. That's nice, but just the pixel art was so good. All right, we'll move. Ooh, are we actually going to do the rest of this field training? Because I definitely already know how to play Advance Wars. Yep.
Great job.
Yeah, we might skip through some of this. Also, it's just really slow. Like this, you kind of want it to be a little snappier.
Nice
And
work.
it's kind of a bummer that it's not as speedy as you'd want it to be. Ooh. Where can I put my camera where it's gonna not be a problem? Let's move me a little out of the way. Something like that. I can make myself a little smaller too. Maybe. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh no! Keep saying it wants to crop it, and I don't want it to crop. There we go. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. I don't want that. All right. Hang on. Hang on. Back. It's me. It's me. Okay. I don't want to be in the center of the screen. Can we put me here? Can we also crop me a little bit? So, yeah. Sorry, real-time editing. Let's go with that. Let's go with that for now. See if that's any better. Sorry about that. All right. End the turn. So you can hold the right trigger, and it does fast forward things, but the original game, you didn't fast forward it, and it just felt snappy. And I think that mattered.
Commander.
Yeah, you can just quick fire like that. We'll zip through. So we'll see how this goes.
Are you ready for the next?
No, I think we're skipping the next lesson, Nell. I think we'll just get right into the game. Thank you, because I mean, heck, I think the beginning of the game is enough of a tutorial. I think they tutorialize stuff quite a bit in just the normal levels. So we'll go back. We'll just start here at mission 1 and get into it.
Hey, what gives? Why aren't those orange star lines broken yet?
I'm sorry, sir. They're stronger than we had anticipated.
You don't hear so good.
Yes, sir.
It's weird that only some of that is voice acted. Kind of like a Fire Emblem Awakening at that point, where we just have little barks that represent what everybody says, but not actually say the full line. Which makes it weird when they do say full lines.
Phew.
Still feel like
That
the
was
camera
close.
might be in the way. Let's see what happens when we get to the actual UI.
No. Andy. Oh yeah. Settle down, Andy.
This is a little silly, considering that at this point Andy has already gone through a full war of the first Advance Wars.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
also, Andy's kind of an idiot, so maybe it still works. We definitely do not need to do that. We either wipe them all out or we take their HQ. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can go here. Maybe we can put me top left. Maybe that gets me out of trouble. We'll see. All right. I love artillery units in Advance Wars. They are my favorite units by far. Actually, hang on. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we're safe. They wouldn't let you get dusted that quick, would they? And then why don't we put these guys move? Yeah. Okay. So, oh wait, that's their. So I can. If you put it right there, this guy can't get in, right? Yeah, I messed up. That's okay. You can get in. We're learning. We're relearning how to do a lot of this.
That's one tough lady.
We can toss you in there now. Yes? Oh no, you can only do one in the APCs. That's right. That's right. Ooh, and maybe I have forgotten some stuff about this game. All right, let's see. These guys are just regular infantry, and you're not touching us, so we will go into this forest, get ourselves a little extra defense. Not too bad. Now, we would prefer to... I think at this point we can just retreat a little bit with these guys. Maybe this is a bad idea. I don't know. I might be being too cautious, but I think we'll be all right. So we're not worried about that tank anymore. Bring their artillery up at all. Actually, since these guys have such low movement, let's just finish off the tank. Now we can bring our guys up as far as we want. Go ahead and just drop that guy. And that mech will be bringing up the rear. Not my best not my best CO'd map here. Okay. These guys are gone. That can't quite get there. Yeah, let's go up and just start wailing away at this guy.
Yes.
I mean, it is... There isn't going to be a great place to put my camera, is there? Maybe we go here, right underneath. Maybe we try that. Maybe try that for a bit, see if that... Yeah, let's go with that. And then let's go ahead and just protect the mech. All right, well, obviously he's kind of given up. I don't want to turn off animations, especially not this early, but maybe after after a couple levels we will. guy's just determined not to move.
Oh. That's just a taste of my skill.
All right. If they want to give me the full 300, they can. I feel like we could have done that better, but.
Lord Flack!
Is that all they got? Orange Star.
So one of the things I like about Advance Wars is that even though, like all the COs have different powers that they can use. So Andy, for instance, is able to repair his units. Flack, I think, is a damage buff of some sort. I think it's like a randomized power buff. And you have other people who have different CO powers, but also there are passive abilities that the different leaders have. So Andy is kind of an all-arounder, but you'll get characters like Max, who is all about tanks, and his direct... I don't know if it's his direct damage or specifically his tanks. I think it might just be his tanks. Do a little bit extra damage. Not a ton, not super noticeable over Andy's, but they just do a little bit more damage. Sammy here is infantry, so her infantry units generally are better than other people's infantry units. They'll do a few extra percentage points of damage compared to somebody else's infantry. So if you have a full infantry battle, she's your girl. My guy that I like, because you already heard me say I like our artillery, I like Grit, who is from Blue Moon, and we'll see them later, I'm sure. Grit's artillery units do more damage and also have an extra point of range, which is too good. It's so good, but his direct damage units aren't nearly as good. So the gulf between Max's tanks and Grit's tanks are huge, whereas the gap between Andy's tanks and Max's tanks are not nearly as big.
Yeah.
Okay, we got our first Fog of War map. Each unit also has a vision that they can see, and so for these maps, you have to move in a certain way to protect your own units, but also to see where enemy units are. There are some things that can upgrade your vision, like if you put an infantry unit on a mountain, they're higher up, so they can see farther. There are other specific units that are that have great vision. So like a recon unit has really good vision, and you can just keep moving that recon unit to see more of the map. But even if you can see these tiles, you still can't see enemy-controlled cities and forest tiles unless you are right next to them. So that can give you a chance to ambush or be ambushed. So we will we'll use that as well. Use that strategy as well. See if that works.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get on this mountain first. That gives us some really nice vision. Let's move our tank up into this city. So that's difficult for them to see Fog of War-wise. Also, the city provides really great defense. So that's useful to us. Then we can move this rocket here and have really good coverage for anything that comes our way. Unless they have like an artillery unit there, we should be in a pretty good spot. So then we can move Let's move into this forest. And then we don't see anything coming their way, so why don't we get on this mountain as well? That seems pretty good.
Lord Flack!
Huh? Listen up, you goons!
Ah, there was an ambush. That's not good. So now we are in some trouble. We can... Is that a recon unit or a tank? That's a recon unit. Okay, we can move our recon unit up here and attack their recon unit. Bridges are not very secure, though. We don't get any defense bonus from that, so... Not the best. But that will also give us some great vision. Then... We can go here. I think this rocket unit is dead either way, which means I screwed up. I was thinking I could bring the rocket unit here. I guess I still can. Yeah, why don't we put it here, and then we move this mech up. And still, well, we'll make a lot of bad decisions here. Compound our mistakes. All right, rockets are now protected. Not great for mission 2 to already be messing up.
Lord Flack!
Okay, that's a relatively expendable unit. They've got more tanks coming, so it's a good call that we save that rocket, because I think we would have been in real trouble without it. So we'll crush this. And let's start taking this property. Hit them while we can. Not nearly as powerful with only 4 of them, but we do get 2 back every turn. And then, yeah, you can get there, so we can move our recon down. Should we move them all the way here? I don't know what their artillery is like, but yeah, let's move them. Let's be a little bit risky. And now we can move you up. I'm wondering if we don't attack. 56%. There's a chance that we just kill this thing outright, because all the math in Advanced Wars is just a little bit fuzzy. So 56 doesn't mean we'll only do 50 or 5 points of damage. We might get that 6 point. And if we destroy it now, fine. But on the other side, I don't think he'll move his recon unit before bringing in his tanks. So I think what would happen is that he would just attack us with the recon unit, and we might not kill it then. And then we can leave it there and block, and so we're not taking as much damage from the other tanks. Why don't we try that? Probably a bad call. I'm probably just compounding mistakes at this point, but we'll see. Oh, so he didn't attack at all. I guess he knew at that point. Maybe the AI does the math there and goes, you would do 0% damage to this tank unit, so there's really no reason to even attack. But what happened is he just left us there to be able to keep hitting them with rockets. So we'll be fine. We did kind of game the system in that way. That's okay. Yeah, there's no reason to move anybody else. I guess we're going to take this a little slower. So let's actually get more damage out of this. So now that they're down to 4, let's go ahead and attack this now, because I'm not as worried about getting attacked with these other tanks. Okay, that did take it out. So they would have had a free shot with a full tank on our 8 health tank. So this was the right call. Okay, we can get rid of that tank. And we can get rid of this tank. And now let's get our other units ready to go. I guess I probably should have moved that infantry and then put the recon there to heal up, but I think we're at a point where we're not worried about the recon unit. Now the only problem is our rocket is cannot hit that guy. He's out of range. Yeah, can't hit that guy. So we can move the rocket back. And why don't we move this tank here? And we'll hit him with our upgraded mechs. Okay. Now, despite our early mistakes, we got through it. They've still got units somewhere, though. But at this point, I think we can just kind of start plowing ahead. Maybe we leave the tank back just to get healed one more time. Should we move this recon unit up? Yeah, let's move this recon unit up too. Mostly as bait, but also to give us some more vision. Yeah, there's that other guy. Oh, they got an artillery somewhere. In a forest. That's rough. Okay. So based on that position, his artillery either has to be here, or here, or here. So if we move this here... Aha! Found you! Now we can cripple that guy. All right, not too bad. It's probably his last guy. Yep.
Yeah. Will you shut your trap?
Hey, wait!
I think we'll do one more.
Chalk another one up for Sammy.
Yeah, our speed not 100%. That's okay. I think these little stars mean I beat it on casual, and the big stars now mean I beat it on classic. Okay, mission 3. Using max this time.
Lord Black!
What's all the racket, buddy? You lonely or something?
Huh? Well, would you look at that? A talking dog.
Aw,
Come on.
Now Max ends up being one of my least favorite characters because, again, a artillery fan over here. Max actually has
let's do this.
a reduction of his artillery range. So his artillery units are just garbage. And since that's my preferred playstyle, I find Max to be one of my least favorite units to play with. Even though, I mean, it is still fun to just roll up a bunch of tanks and crush.
Ah. All right.
I do not. Copters, they're fantastic. They're great against tanks, but they are, and they also fly, obviously. But to keep them flying, they need to have gas. If they run out of gas, they just fall out of the air and destroy themselves. Whereas a ground unit, if it runs out of gas, it just stays where it is until it gets resupplied.
Do you need me to explain?
I don't. We'll be fine. Missiles specifically take out air units. They can't hit anything on the ground. Anti-air vehicles can hit both ground and air, but much better against air units. Well, they do really well against infantry units too. If you're not in a fog of war map and you want something to just take out infantry units, I generally just take an anti-air instead of recon, because I just feel like it does more damage, or rather it's more versatile. It'll do stuff to anything, where I feel like recon units sometimes they're good against infantry and that's it.
All right, yeah.
All right. So yeah, generally you'd be able to have you'd be able to go all the way out here. Oops. for the range for missiles, but for max, they're much lower. So, but still powerful. Take out a copter in one shot. Although I guess that was the wrong thing to do because now I can't hit. I can't hit that guy. You know, just making mistakes all over the place. It's fine. Guess we just take the battle right to him, or else we're gonna get hit. So now we can move our tanks up here. Yeah, I definitely should just take a second and pay attention to how things are laid out, just so I don't screw up. So why don't we move you back here and get you to start taking that. He's going to be able to get to this missile unit regardless, but let's put this guy up here just to discourage him a little bit. Okay. Just goes after the wrong unit, but that's fine. I guess it's not the wrong unit. It's not a bad idea to just take out my helicopter while you have a chance. And now I just know I misplayed that so hard. Our tank's just gonna get bodied by this helicopter. But putting it in the, keeping it in this city where it actually will gain its health back is maybe a good call. And then what if? No, wait. Yeah, where's my cursor? Here we go. Yeah, this is all bad. This is all bad. That'll be pretty good damage. All right, we still get to take out all of his helicopters, and that will be fine. You're dead. You're dead. We'll move you up here. Do a lot of damage, and we're pretty well protected. Back it up with these tanks. And then we're not quite at a spot where we can just go over here and steal victory. But, you know, maybe a side thing we can do once we take them down a little bit more. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to use our CO power. Give us some extra firepower.
You're gonna get hurt. Max Force.
So let's see how much our small tank can do against this guy. No, still not very much, but this will do plenty for what we need. And more importantly, we keep the max force on their turn. So as they start to bring units in, we'll still hit them pretty hard. I think getting these extra points of damage is useful. Yeah. Let's hold on the bridge just on the off chance they can get through. This tank can't touch us yet, but this tank can still hit us. I think, yeah, we're at a point right now where we might run out of tanks at this point, because that medium tank is still full and scary. At this point, the missile's useless, but maybe we can use it as bait or fodder at some point.
Rushing stuff's what up.
Oh, he's going to use his superpower too.
Barbaric blow.
Okay. Well, then that's a pretty weak barbaric blow. He should have brought in his medium tank. But he is going to heal that other tank over there. I think while we have the chance, let's send this back, get a little bit of health back. And hit this guy. And then same tactic as before. Leave this so he can't... Well, he might run back with that tank now that I think about it. So yeah, I think we have to take this out. Which means we'll probably lose one of our small tanks to his big medium tank next turn. Yeah, there's not much we can do about that little tank there. I think we just gotta leave that guy there, unfortunately. This is much slower than it had to be. If we had just taken out those helicopters in the right order the first time, we would be in a much better spot. So we can bring you back, bring you up, hit you as hard as we can. It's not nothing. I don't know if that's worth it, but yeah, we took a lot of damage on that. Not our finest hour. Hitting the A button pretty hard there. Okay, I think we can kill this tank next turn. Uh, 5%'s not a lot, but it might be enough chip damage to get through. Nope. But he didn't get all the way through either, so that's something. But we've got no other units that can fight there, so... Alright. Oh, he's running! Oh, that's such a bummer. I really don't want him getting... Okay, why don't we adjust our strategy a bit. While they're all refueling up there, we're gonna bring our dude over here and try to capture this area. Okay. I would have really liked it if that missile could have gone there just to take a punch. Although I guess we don't really need the anti-air anymore. Okay, anti-air comes in here, you go up. You've got good defenses, you have bad defenses, so that's fine. Now we can start taking this. We can also, at this point, just lock you in so you can't run away. You can start healing up. Just put you up there, I guess. That's a pretty healed up tank. Alright, so we'll move that there to take a punch from that medium tank if it can hit. I'm not even sure it can get all the way there. So we can move you here. And now we can still run our guy back over here and try to capture. At this point, I think we'll probably end up routing them, but it's just because of the misplays, we're in a... It's gonna take a while longer. Tank's almost ready to roll. At this point, let's combine these so we can get a full one of those. Let's move. Actually, let's keep you there because we want to get this guy on the bridge. We'll do more damage there. We don't want him to have the defense of the forest.
Why fate?
Oh, he's using his superpower. That's great, because now he'll waste it on a missile unit that does not matter. Okay. And now we max force.
Roll tanks. Max force.
just drop him there and see what happens. We can always run him away if we need to, but maybe start going up there. Nice. All right. Well, I think we win because now we can just start capturing their HQ. Put this guy in the way, and he can't come back. But we could have done that much more efficiently. Now he realizes it's too late. That does nothing. And we roll in for the win. So slow. That didn't have to be day 15.
Huh? Don't push me.
Oh.
How bad the score is going to be?
Was it? Dumb
50.
name for such a
Oh.
tough CO.
Not great. Not great. But got to deal with it. We just made one bad decision and it cascaded into a bunch of other bad decisions. All right, I think next time we'll do mission 4 and probably 5, and then we'll see what happens here with 6 and 7. All right, and then I don't know. It's our first time here. Why don't we explore what else we can do here? We got Hachi's shop.
Hey there.
We got some coins out of there, so let's see if there's anything to buy.
Yeah.
So just levels. I think I've bought most of the important stuff. Bonus case. Yeah, sure.
Good choice.
And all we have are levels. Oh wait, those are battle maps. Oh no, 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 no. All right, let's get my camera out of there. Alternate colors. Yeah, let's go for alternate colors.
Yes.
Yeah, we could get that. This is all just music and artwork. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the dossier.
What a deal.
That only costs 1, so we'll just grab it. Oh, okay, can I? All right. Yeah, let's just start buying maps at this point.
Uh-huh. What a deal.
This does feel slow. Just
All right.
moving through each individual piece.
yours.
Not super responsive.
Good choice. Break a leg out there. Figuratively.
All right, that's enough of that. This is Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. We're playing Advance Wars 2, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. Even if this is not the preferred version of this, I want to complete it. I want to see more of what this one has to offer. I know they did some slight rebalancing of things. I think the balance in 1 and 2 in this game are the same. whereas Advance Wars 1 and Advance Wars 2 on the GBA had a bit of a different balance to it. But putting this out as a single package, they kind of made a balance over both games. I am not well versed enough to know the specifics of what got changed and what didn't, but generally the things that I remember from the previous games are going to stay the same. Max is good at direct combat. Grit is good at artillery and that kind of stuff. I think that's going to be it for me. If you are interested in seeing more of my stuff, there's plenty of other Chase K Plays series that we've done. We played Cowbots and Aluminum. That was SteamWorld Heist, the first game. They've announced that there's a second game coming out this August, which I'm really excited about. I don't know if we'll play that for the channel, but man, I love that game so much, and I'm sure the second one's going to be great. If you like strategy games like this, I played through Super Robot Wars X, which is a hell of a game, and that was a very long-running series, but that's done. If you like Pokemon, I played through... if you like Pokemon, and you also like not the preferred version of games, you can go watch me and my good friend Johnny Amazich as we did a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Brilliant... did we do Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond? I don't know. One of those. And if you want to check out other stuff that I've done, maybe check out the Casual Hour, which is something that Johnny Amazich and I and our other co-host, Bobby Pease, we do every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on twitch.tv/The Casual Hour, where on Mondays and Fridays we play games, just streaming games. And on Wednesdays we do our podcast called The Casual Hour, where we talk about all the games that we've been playing, and we talk about upcoming video games that are about to come out, news stuff. Sometimes we'll do a deep dive where we go and teach one person will go and teach the other two about a new topic to them, or a new piece of video game hardware, or an old piece of video game hardware. That's lots of fun. And then I also have another podcast. It's called Pilot Program. I do it with another good friend of mine, Pierce Corshane. That's about television. We watch the first episodes of every television show ever made. And you can go to acast.com/pilot program there and see all the episodes we've done. We've done stuff like Seinfeld, we've done Sailor Moon, we've done WWF Raw. Plenty of fun stuff there. So go check all that stuff out. Thanks so much for joining me. I will be back next time with another episode of Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. I guess it's just Advance Wars 2. I'll come up with the title. I'll come up with something to call this series, and then you'll know what it's called. Anyway, thanks so much for joining, and I'll catch you later.